Imagine falling asleep in Istanbul and waking up in Sofia without any single flight involved. Sounds romantic, right? Well, sort of. There is a Wi-Fi, no food cart, and the passport control is in the middle of the night. But that is a part of the adventure. You also have a bunk bed. So you share your coupe with another stranger if you're traveling solo like me. So grab your snacks, hide your passport somewhere safe, and get ready for 12 hours of low budget magic on a train. But first, we need to buy the train tickets. You buy the train ticket from the international counter that you see here. And I went the day before to buy the ticket, and it was no problem. I was here in August. So it was quite high season in Istanbul, but not the high season in Sofia. And the ticket cost me 50 US dollars or 50 euros or around 1,500 lira, or exactly 1,500 lira. And in Swedish currency, it's around 500 Swedish kroners. So yeah, now I have my ticket. I'm ready to hit the train. But first we're going to hit the street of Istanbul. So join me for a couple of minutes of exploring Istanbul before we're leaving to the other train station. Yeah, the train is not leaving from this train station. It's another train station. So it's quite far from the central of Istanbul. But here you have Istanbul. After a 40 minutes metro ride, we are soon entering the Balkan Express. Yeah, we are at the right train station now. Is the name of the train station is Halkalı train station. Yeah, you need to go to the right train station if you want to do the Balkan Express. It's quite far from the central of Istanbul. But first you need to go through security, but it was quite easy, and now you see the first sights of the Balkan Express. And I have my train ticket in my hand, and then I'm ready for an adventure on the train. Will I have a comfortable night? I don't think so, but the coupe was super nice actually. I was not expecting this kind of luxury. Because I have read online a lot of things before that was like the crappiest train in Europe or something, but no. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, I have been on worse trains. Of course, I've been on bad trains as well, but yeah, it's quite comfortable. The beds was super nice, and they even serve us some snacks. Yeah, we have a mini bar, what you can say, a fridge that serves some water, juice, even some chocolate. Yeah, you see here. I was happily surprised by this. Yeah, because I bought some snacks in Istanbul so I can survive the night. But yeah, you don't really need it. So this was like a first class train for me. Yeah. So I bought a ticket for just two persons coupe. So, but you can also buy for four persons coupe, and of course that is a little bit cheaper. As I say before, I just paid $50. I think it's like $40 if you have a four persons coupe per person. So yeah, it's not a big difference. Yeah, but here you have it. And I was like super surprised that I was like, will I share it by myself or no? Now you see the German guy is soon coming in. I was very friendly guy. We spoke to each other for hours about traveling. He was on his first like Euro trip, and I was talking about my adventure in Asia, of course. But now we are soon leaving Turkey. Yeah, so this is like 4 hours later, and we are going through passport control. In on the Turkish side, they just the border control comes on the train, but when you are going into Bulgaria, you need to go out of the train and stand in line and go to like a passport control office. But now we are in the no man's land between Turkey and Bulgaria. Will I come into Bulgaria? I hope so. I hope so. But here you have it. Here is the border crossing in into Europe. Yeah, it's always like when you're entering from non-European Union country to an European Union countries, the border control can be quite rough sometimes. I can remember back in the days when I was traveling from Moldova to Romania. That border control was crazy. Yeah, it was also stayed in line for hours and hours. But now back to the Balkan Express. So now it's like 3 in the morning or something. So yeah, well I think that we arrived at the Turkish border like around 12, maybe 1 o'clock, and then it took forever. Like the border control, of course, in Turkey it was okay because then you don't leave, you need to leave the train. But when you're going into Bulgaria, you need to go out the train. Yeah, but it was okay at least. So now it's in the middle of the night or in the morning, and I'm that tired. But also back in Europe, back in European Union again, after almost 7 months on the road. Yeah, maybe 6 months at this moment. So yeah, it was quite cool. You see here, I need to sleep some hours before I'm waking up in Sofia. Yeah, we are not in Sofia now. We are in like a small border city. Yeah, so I get maybe 1 or 2 hours sleep on this train, but still was a comfortable ride, more comfortable than I was expecting. But now it's the next morning. Yeah, we are in Bulgaria, European Union. Was it worth to take the Balkan Express between Istanbul and Sofia? 12 hours, no sleep, $50. Yeah, I think it's worth it. If you like trains, it's worth it. The other option you can do is you can take a Flixbus. I think that maybe will be a little bit cheaper, but I prefer to take the bus when I'm. No, I don't prefer to take the bus. I prefer to take the train when I'm traveling. Yeah, because when I was in South America, it's only buses in South America. In Europe, and Asia is more trains. And yeah, trains, I prefer trains before the buses. Yeah, but this was my experience of the Balkan Express. Hope you see you again soon, somewhere in Europe, Sweden maybe. Yeah, but thank you for tagging along on this small adventure. Yeah, see you. Bye, ciao, arrivederci.